All right, quick breakdown of the natural number system as it relates to what we do in church. So in this example, we'll be in the key of C major. Every scale has 7 notes in it until we get back to our original note, just the next octave up. And then the next note is C again, just an octave higher. Now, if we take each of those 7 notes and give them a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's how we get the numbers out of it. But each of those numbers and each of those notes represent a chord that fits in this key, and each of those notes are the root notes of those chords. Now, how do we figure out what chords those are? There are some rules that we typically follow in major keys where you can assume this unless it's otherwise specified in the chord chart or wherever you get your chords. In major keys, the 1, the 4, and the 5 are all going to be major chords unless it specifies otherwise. So we can assume that in the key of C, we're going to play our 1 chord as C major. We can play our 4 chord as F major, and then our 5 chord as G major. In the same way, we can assume that our 2, our 3, and our 6 chord are all going to be minor chords. So in this case, our 2 is D. We create D minor out of that. We go to our 3, we create E minor. And then we go to 6, which is A minor. And those are our minor chords. And the only one that's left is the 7 chord, which, unless otherwise specified, is a diminished chord. There's B diminished. And then we get back to C major, just an octave up. So all in sequence. Okay, that's your progression as it's written typically. And so if you know what numbers you're supposed to play, if someone calls out, hey, let's go to the 1, you know that in C major, that C major is your 1. If they say, okay, now we're gonna go to the 4, you know that, hey, we're gonna go to the 4, and that's F. And then to the 6, and then to 5, and then back to 1. You've probably heard that progression before, but that's how we use numbers. And if you can apply that same concept to any other key, you're gonna be able to learn songs faster and be able to follow an MD or someone else who's calling out chords and be able to follow without having to know exactly what the progression is. Hope that helps.